In Pythagorean theorem word problems, you'll find that sometimes the word problems have a picture and sometimes you need to make your own picture. In this situation, we'll have to make a picture. It says Peter is making an X marks the spot flag treasure hunt. The flag is made of a square white flag with sides of 12 centimeters. He will make the X by stretching the red flag diagonally from corner to corner. How many centimeters of ribbon will Peter need to make the X? Okay. So it says he'll have a square. Let's make that more squarish. Oops, that's not helping. So it's a square with sides of 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. And he will try to make an X by stretching the red ribbon diagonally from corner to corner. How many centimeters of ribbon will Peter need to make the X? Okay, so we need to figure out the hypotenuse. So we know we have 12 squared plus 12 squared, and we're trying to figure out this equals X squared. So we know 12 squared is 144, so that's 144 plus 144 equals X squared. 144 plus 144 is 288. Square root of 288 is about 17. Okay? But we're making an X. So if this way is 17, this is going to have the same hypotenuse. So our we have to add that 17 plus 17. So we get about 34 when we add that. And that's how much fabric we would need to make the X. All right, and then we'll solve this one as well because this one gave us a picture. So let's see how this is different. Callie has a 6-meter ladder she wants to use to get her cat out of a tree. She puts the base of the ladder 2 meters away from the base of the tree. How high up will the ladder reach? Okay, so even if we didn't understand what that word problem is asking us, we want to know how high into the tree the ladder will reach. We see that we need to do the Pythagorean theorem here to figure out how high the ladder will reach in the tree. So we have 6 squared equals 2 squared plus X squared. 36 equals 4 plus X squared minus 4 minus 4. 32 equals X squared. So I need to take the square root of 32. Which gives me about 6. It's 5.65. It says round to the nearest tenth of a meter, so that would be, 5.7. All right, I hope that helps. Oh, we can do this one. This one's a couple steps. All right, so Meg lives in Indianapolis and wants to visit her mom in Lima. Here is Indianapolis, and here is Lima. How many more kilometers would Meg drive if she drove to Lima through Dayton? So if you see, there's 2 ways she can go to Lima. She could go to Dayton, then up to Lima, which would be 165 plus X kilometers. We don't know how many that is because we don't know what X is. Or she could just go through Indianapolis, which looks like Indianapolis straight to Lima, which looks like the faster route, 173. So to figure out how far she went, we first need to figure out what this X is, and we can use the Pythagorean theorem for that. 165 squared plus X squared equals 173 squared. 165 times 165 gives us 27225 plus X squared. 173 times 173 equals 29929. So now we subtract from both sides. Minus 272 225. X squared is 2704. We take the square root and we get 52. So we know this is 52, but that's not what it's asking. It's asking how many more. So flashback to elementary school, that means to subtract. So that 165 plus x, which we now know is 52, gives us 217. So now I'm going to subtract 217 minus 173 to get my final answer of how many more kilometers it would take, and it would take 44 more kilometers.